Coming up on the list, $12 billion is about to be spent in parking lots. Celebrate tailgating. Plus, these teeny tiny houses are home to free books. How little free libraries are making a big difference. And colleges for studying and partying. But the school that parties the most may surprise you. The list starts right now.
If you want to buy something online, it's more and more likely you'll buy it from Amazon.
The Amazon empire is our first story trending now.
Look here, right here.
Look closely and you'll see it's the most popular e-commerce site by far.
Amazon has a lot of stuff.
The latest research from Slice Intelligence says Amazon accounted for 53% of online sales growth last year, more than sites like eBay, Walmart, Best Buy, and Staples combined. And they're expected to dominate at least half of total online sales in less than 4 years.
Shh, you're welcome.
Now to another popular website, Twitter.
Yeah, can you believe the hashtag symbol? You know, the thing that looks like a pound sign. It's been around for 10 years now.
Hashtag memories at number 2.
Twitter's hashtag, which is tweeted, no joke, 125 million times a day, is celebrating its 10th anniversary this week with hashtag 10.
There have been so many iconic hashtags in the past decade. Of course, you remember hashtag Follow Friday, or how about hashtag The Dress from 2015? It was black and blue, people.
It was white and gold. But of course, we can't forget hashtag Ice Bucket Challenge either.
Hi, I'm Will Arnett.
Celebs and all of us normal folks took part back in 2014, raising more than $100 million to fight ALS.
Awesome. And our final story is definitely hashtag worthy, as in hashtag 90s Dream House.
That's right. If you want to live like the Fresh Prince, we've got your future home. It's at number 3.
As I sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel-Air.
Okay, so it isn't in Bel Air, but any fan of 90s pop culture will appreciate the Michigan mansion for sale.
I feel like I went back in time.
Well, it's appraised at $1.8 million, but is selling for $800,000 due to the lack of updates.
It's definitely going to be a harder sell because of the uniqueness of the colors and the decor.
Definitely needs to be freshened up, but come on, there's got to be a millionaire out there that wants to spend their cha-ching on that bling bling.
Oh, that's good. And you know what? If you're not interested, you better just talk to the hand.
Oh, the 90s.
That's what's trending now. There are a lot of factors that make colleges stand out. Their brilliant faculty, their research, their campus. But today we have a different focus. Princeton Review has ranked the top party schools. So grab your solo cups and let's go party hopping across America. Nothing quite screams college rite of passage like a good old-fashioned beer bong, demonstrated perfectly by Will Ferrell in Old School. The Princeton Review ranked the top party schools based on students' opinions about Greek life, celebrating friends, and plain old fun, some possibly involving the above-mentioned beer pongs. Here are the schools that are acing the party scene. First up, we start on the West Coast, University of California, Santa Barbara.
UCSB's campus is the most beautiful campus in the whole world.
UCSB is ranked 12th on the list, which isn't really a huge surprise. The California coast is a vacation party destination, unlike any other place, even if they try to tell you otherwise.
We're just like everyone else.
We put our board shorts on, one leg at a time.
Coming in 7th on the list, University of Colorado, Boulder.
Ask for a beer with a taste as cold as the Rockies.
That's right, cold beer for this college at the base of the Rockies. And downtown Boulder is a hotspot for raging buffaloes. The students, not the real ones. The Midwest is no stranger to merrymaking. The University of Iowa Hawkeyes, more like Red Eyes, ranks 11th, and the University of Wisconsin-Madison apparently knows how to badger the beer distributor. They came in 5th. And the number 1 ranked party school, Tulane University in New Orleans, Louisiana, home of one of the biggest party events in the world.
Most cities celebrate Mardi Gras for like just one day, but we like to think of it as sort of a 2.5-week event.
Mardi Gras is kind of like a master's program of partying, so Tulane University has learned from the best. And they know how to throw their own party, too.
Prowfest is in April. It's the largest student-run music festival in the country.
People are dancing.
Oh, people are dancing. There's a lot of different music.
To see the complete list of party schools, check out our website, thelisttv.com. Getting a bachelor's in booze, but please study responsibly across America.
One place college kids get their party on, home football games. Their season starts this weekend, and that means it's time to tailgate. The NFL starts in a couple weeks too, and all told, America's parking lot partiers spend up to $12 billion a year. So let's look at tailgating by the numbers.
51% of fans set up 3 to 4 hours before the game. 39% set up more than 5 hours before kickoff. Among them is Homer Simpson, who views tailgating as
the pinnacle of human achievement. Since the dawn of parking lots, man has sought to stuff his guts with food and alcohol in anticipation of watching others exercise.
As many as 150,000 fans go to the tailgate party for the annual Florida-Georgia game in Jacksonville. Dubbed the world's largest outdoor cocktail party, it's so popular that fans start arriving Wednesday for the Saturday game. 82% of people have 2 or more drinks while tailgating. 93% of tailgaters prepare their food once they get to the event. Oh, great. So all those drunk people have knives. Most tailgaters are between the age of 25 and 44. And only 59% of tailgaters have a college degree. They just come for the good time. 59 years ago, Coleman introduced the plastic cooler. One small step for man, one giant leap for tailgaters. 40% of grill owners actually bring a full-size grill to their tailgate party. 3 is how many universities are close enough to water that their fans sailgate. The University of Washington, the University of Tennessee, and Baylor. As many as 35% of tailgaters are so devoted to the pregame event that they never actually enter the football stadium. Guess the food and beer are better and cheaper out there.
We're not here for the game. The game is nothing.
2,100 years ago is when tailgating started, say some historians, who credit Julius Caesar with serving food off the back of a chariot at the Roman Colosseum. By the way, the Lions won that day. 24, 62, 47, hut, hut, hike. That's a look at tailgating by the numbers.
While football fans go mental, a lot of other folks are going rental. When people think of renting, they think of homes or cars, but there are a lot of other things you can get by the hour or by the day, and some are pretty amazing. Teresa Strasser looks at rentals to rave about on The Breakdown.
If you're looking to have an exceptional summer, make memories with these 3 peculiar things you can rent.
Hey, Teresa!
Amazing! Keep on
Teresa, come on. Party girl pose. Love it.
Number 1, rent the paparazzi.
I think finding something that's not ordinary but extraordinary, we all want a little piece of that.
Raquel McKenzie follows people around for a living, and for a price, she can give you the star treatment too.
Coming out of your car, coming out of that like really cool restaurant, going into a concert, we're there.
That must be somebody because they're being followed by paparazzi.
$550 buys you 4 paparazzi, and if you have deep pockets, you can have your Notting Hill moment too.
It seems like these would be very postable.
We pick the best ones off of the photos and we send them to you digitally. That way you actually have something to keep from when you were a star.
It's real.
Thank you.
Next, rent an island. Airbnb and RentMyIsland.com are just 2 companies that offer island rentals.
It's like something out of a dream.
Rent Spruce Island off of Maine for $375 a night.
Daddy's making breakfast.
Or split the cost with friends to have Charlie's Island in the Florida Keys for $2,795 a week.
Oh, this is fun.
And if you're hosting a big event this summer, rent a goat.
Get yourself a bunch of goats.
Companies like rentagoat.com can fill your yard for $200. Or just rent them for a little lawn manicuring.
Come on, everybody, won't you rent a goat?
From a celeb for a day, the ultimate vacay to goats who eat hay. Renting a blast this summer is what's on The Breakdown.
Even better than renting is when something is free. And if you haven't seen little free libraries, they're those things that kind of look like a doghouse on a stick filled with books. I don't know if you've seen them, but since 2010, 50,000 of them have popped up around the U.S. We're looking at what it takes to start one on the hit list.
They come in all different shapes and sizes and colors, but the goal is the same: to promote book sharing and encourage reading. Anyone can be a little free library steward. You build your own model or use a pre-made kit, and there are lots of ways to add your personal touch. Here are 5 of our favorite add-ons. First, shed some light on it.
It could be solar lights, it could be motion sensing lights, it can be as simple as like twinkle Christmas lights that you wrap around the post.
Many little free library stewards have learned visitors come both day and night. A motion sensor light between $5 and $20 can make all the difference.
As soon as somebody opens the door, the light turns on and then they can see the books inside.
Many visitors also bring their pets. So how about a dog hook for those frisky pups who won't sit still?
I noticed people were trying to browse books, but the dog is pulling on the leash and they can't do it very well. So I thought, oh, you know, if they just have a little hook right there where they can put the leash, it's much easier to stop and see what's inside.
Kids love the little extras, like a colorful bookmark to go along with the book.
The bookmarks in particular are fun because they're cheap, they're easy, you can make them yourself.
And if you want to hear what folks are thinking, put out a guest book.
Some of the most rewarding moments come from stewards coming home and being like, oh my gosh, you know, this young family nearby just visited and found a book and they were so thankful. It's a way for them to see people really are using it and it really is making a difference.
One steward in New Orleans shared a note that sent the internet into viral mode.
Thank you so much. I just moved to town. I'm 46 years old and I'm just learning how to read. Thank you so much for offering this.
And if you really want to make your little free library the go-to spot, add some flowers, homegrown herbs, or fresh produce as a gift to your neighbors.
I know stewards who will plant tomato gardens and just say, take a book and a tomato. And it's a really nice little extra.
For more info on how to become your own little librarian, go to thelisttv.com. Little free libraries are what's on the hit list.
Now on the list. Earn some extra cash by selling your trash. A set of 50 paper towel and toilet paper rolls sold for $19 on eBay. A stack of 25 empty egg cartons went for $18. 100 water bottle caps sold for $8. 4 pounds of old crayons sold for $20. You can get $7 for an empty iPhone box. And Starbucks bags sell on eBay for about $1 a bag. For more trends, DIY, and life hacks, go to thelisttv.com. Get this, Jennifer Lawrence is ranked as the 3rd highest paid actress of 2017, earning a whopping $24 million so far. Now she wants to hang out with you.
Hey, you.
How you can have a personal wine tasting adventure with J-Law. Plus, protection gets techie, the newest gadgets keeping you safe, and countries where people live the longest. Hint, the U.S. is not on the list. Stay tuned, there's more coming up on the list.
The MTV Video Music Awards are on Sunday, and lucky for you, you can still vote in a category, Best New Artist. But if you have no idea who they are, no worries, we got you covered. VMA Newbies, we got it on the hot list.
I never needed you like I do right now.
A new crop of pop princesses is looking to rule the music scene and win MTV's Best New Artist Award at the VMAs, including one who may look familiar because she's Miley Cyrus's little sister. Make Me was Noah Cyrus's debut single.
'Cause all you ever do is make me.
Another pop singer in the Best New Artist category, Julia Michaels has gone from writing hits to singing them.
'Cause I got issues, but you got them too.
Issues has already gone double platinum.
So give them all to me and I'll give mine to you.
Next, from singing pop to some soul, R&B vocalists are at number 2.
Acting like this 'cause I like you.
Khalid burst onto the scene after Kylie Jenner featured his song Location on a Snap, and now he's joining Lorde in Europe on her tour.
Oh, I don't need nothing else but you.
But he isn't the only one seeing stars. Best New Artist nominee SZA went from writing a song named Drew Barrymore to having Drew do a cameo appearance in the video.
'Cause it's hard enough, you got to treat me like this.
Drew Barrymore is on her debut album Control, which took a few years to finish, but sounds like it was worth the wait.
Why is it so hard to accept the party is over?
And finally, we can't talk about Best New Artist without mentioning the rappers in the category. That's at number 3.
I'm cooler than LL. I'm sipping on Bel Air.
Patty Cake is the latest music video from Kodak Black's debut studio album called Painting Pictures. After a stint in jail, he celebrated with a music video for the song, First Day Out. Young M.A. is also spitting mad rhymes and making a name for herself in the rap game.
These haters on my body, shake 'em more.
Ooh was her breakout song last year, and she's followed it with a string of videos from her album, Her Story.
We drink champagne like it's ginger ale, and we stand on the couch when my song playing.
To vote for any of these talented musicians as Best New Artist, go to vma.mtv.com or tweet a direct message to @MTV. Voting ends August 27th.
Brace for impact.
New voices at the VMAs on the hot list.
From keeping you current to keeping you safe, we found a few cool new gadgets to help protect you and your family from harm, and we're checking them out on our tech list.
Jogging at night, a friendly game of football, a drive on the highway. These are all situations that start out fun, but can get dangerous. Luckily, we found some gadgets to help you keep you and your family safe. At number 1, Shonen Stream Cam.
A wearable personal security camera that instantly secures video in the cloud.
Almost completely hands-free, this small device can be used to help deter dangerous situations by the use of live recording.
Whenever you need a witness on your side, Shonen Stream Cam is there.
Clip the camera to your shirt or bag and tap the front button to start recording. It's available for pre-order on Indiegogo for $150. And number 2, Prevent Biometrics Mouth Guard. Made for contact sports like football or boxing, it keeps track of hits to the head. Through an app, coaching staff and parents get info like impact force, location, and direction, as well as a history of all the hits a player has taken since they started using the mouth guard. So now they'll know when a player's had enough.
Concussions especially is a really hard injury to see.
Look it up at preventbiometrics.com. They're currently available to select teams and associations for $200. Third on our list of safety tech, Cosmo Connected, a brake light that attaches to motorcycle helmets and notifies emergency services of your location if this happens. Ouch! Good thing he was wearing a helmet. It's available now for around $83 on Indiegogo.com. Finally, Magpie, a GPS tracking device that won't break the bank.
Magpie is built to last.
Clip, stick, or hook it to anything you want to keep an eye on. Parents can create a safe zone using the app and get alerts when their child wanders too far.
It's removing those moments of anxiety and tension seamlessly with a simple piece of technology.
It also works great for lost pets. It's available for pre-order now on Kickstarter for $50. The latest in protection on our tech list.
Did you know the largest Powerball lottery jackpot ever was $1,586,400,000? The second largest jackpot of $758 million was just won this week. So we asked the List fans on Facebook to name the first thing you'd buy if you won the lottery, using only a gift. 3 of the most popular answers so far: a much-needed vacation, an amazing new house, and a sweet new ride. What would your answer be? Pick your gift and go to the List Facebook page right now.
Welcome back, friends. Now, we all aspire to live a long and happy life.
Absolutely, and it turns out where you live contributes to your longevity.
So today on the Buzz List, Teresa Strasser shows us the countries where people live the longest. Hey, Teresa.
Thanks, guys. This year's World Happiness Report and the BBC have uncovered the nations where people live the longest, and that's on today's Buzz List. Okay, coming in number 3, Japan. With an average lifespan of 83, they attribute their longevity to a local diet of tofu, fish, and sweet potatoes, as well as active social circles that keep them engaged and vital. The island of Okinawa is home to more than 400 centenarians, which probably explains its nickname, the Land of Immortals. At number 2, Singapore. They have an average lifespan of 83.1 years, a number that's attributed to a robust healthcare system and a high tax on vices like cigarettes and alcohol. Singaporeans also stay active. The country recently opened its first therapeutic garden in a public park designed to reduce stress and improve mental health for the elderly. And the number 1 place in the world to live a long life, South Korea. By 2030, according to a study in The Lancet, The women will live an average of 90 years thanks to a diet rich in high fiber and nutrient-rich fermented foods, which are believed to lower cholesterol, boost immunity, and stave off cancer. Keep that kimchi coming. For more countries where people are living it up long term, you can head on over to thelisttv.com. And that's our Buzz List.
Want to binge watch The List? Stream us on Roku. Access more trends, deals, and life hacks on TV's #1 streaming device. Add The List to your Roku now.
On the next list, 1. This guy lost more than 300 pounds. The simple changes to his diet that you can do too. 2. Unlock the secret to picking the perfect wine with your DNA. And 3. Like, total bummer, dude. Radical 80s trends that are now grody to the max. All that on Monday's list.
Talk about an intoxicating experience. You can go wine tasting with Jennifer Lawrence, and it'll support a good cause. The details on the Viral List.
Hey, you.
Yes, you. Jennifer Lawrence wants to invite you to go wine tasting in California with her.
It'll be great. We'll hang out, drink some wine. Maybe we'll call your ex. Maybe we'll call my ex. Who knows?
If you think that sounds like fun, which, duh, head to thelisttv.com for the link to enter the drawing and support the organization Represent Us. You'll even get to see J-Law play a fun game, movie review, or wine review.
Dirty, funny, foul-mouthed, sloppy, sexy. Is it me? It is me.
A brush with grapeness on the Viral List.
I guess the game's over. Are you serious?
And bonus, the more wine you drink, the more entertaining that video gets.
True story. I've tried. I can attest to that. Thanks so much for watching, everyone.
We'll see you again soon.